Hello, everybody. I am wanting to show off my world today, so I thought I'd just throw a little recording here in and try to show off my world. So we got my spawn here. This is going to be really like randomly paced because I'm just kind of walking around my world and showing off stuff. Not really like doing anything too crazy. We got this house here. Uh, I've had this house for a while. A friend made it for me, and I kind of just never let go of the design. This is just kind of like the general design of the house. It it follows me, pretty much. It's a nice house overall, but I don't know why it keeps following me. Over here we have my village. All the villagers died, but I still have the remains of what was here. It's quite nice. I try to leave it mainly untouched. I haven't even looted the blacksmith chest. Over that way, as you can see by the minecart, that's somewhere else. I'm not gonna show that off because it's mainly just a place for me to make redstone stuff. So there's like no really cool, interesting builds over there. But yeah, over there is where some redstone things are. So there's a railway for over there. If we go over this way, we have what I like to call my little Timmy house. It is a house made out of a lot of valuable blocks. It's quite big. This was really expensive. It's so ugly, but I really love it being there. 'Cause it reminds me of the time where I used to make those kinds of houses on Xbox 360. You get the big Minecraft sign up here. You gotta have your Minecraft tutorial sign, always. It looks pretty cool for the most part, in my opinion. A bunch of random leaves right there. This is the big limestone cube that I have. Each of the districts has a big cube like this, except for the cobblestone district, since that one is heavily a work in progress. You got the appreciation garden here with the under garden for people who wanted to be there. I think it's pretty cool. You can look at all the names. Ooh, yeah, the pretty cool names. You got a little rail system down there. I'll show that off in a minute, and we'll go over there also in a good minute. I want to show off my first two houses from when I started. You have let's ignore that. Let's have my first house right here. It is a little hobbit hole. It's a little bit worse for wear than what it originally was, but it remains mostly intact. It's got some random stuff in here. Don't know what that sign's all about. But all those glowstone and torches are here because I had a huge problem with sleeping in this bed due to the nightmares mechanic that BTA has. And let's just say this was not helping. At least it made it look nice and bright, but yeah, it didn't really help too much because of the I think it's because of the slabs here that were ruining it. But I didn't want to ruin the weird architecture I had for this thing, so yeah. Over here, we have where my portal, now the portal used to be, it's somewhere else now, but yeah, we have right here, this is my house. It's a pretty good house, I'd say. I built it very early on, at like day 50, maybe day 100. Got some stuff that's still in the chest. I like to keep the sign here. We got my basement down here for the house. It has some stuff here. You got a sapling reserve. So I have every sapling in the game just stored in a chest. You got some illegal items that I shouldn't have. Nobody really cares about all that. This is my portal to the drift dimension. It is a currently a heavy work in progress dimension that the BTA devs wanna like add stuff to at some point. I don't really have any cool builds in there, so I'm not gonna show that off, but I do have a portal, even though I shouldn't. It's not that important. You know, mini library over here. Forgot to put so many bookshelves in the corner. There used to be like a jukebox and stuff right here, but I've since moved out of this house, so a lot of things have been moved out. You got a small little smeltery set up. Yeah, let's go this way. You have what used to be my mine down here, but actually it holds some cool builds I've made. A random assortment of woods. And yeah, I don't have the minecart on this side, so we're just gonna have to run all the way over. Pretend we're riding in the minecart, ready? No! I love the cool rainbow tunnel. Alright, let me just send that back on that way. We have a very long tunnel here. I'm not gonna go down that, but I will show you what's at the end of that tunnel later. If that sign didn't just give it away already. So, back down the mine. It used to just be a place where I'd mine stone and stuff and get ores and everything, but I've since transformed this part of the mine right here to be a showcase of cool underground builds that I have. I may not have a lot of underground space because I didn't make a extended default world, but I did have space to make builds down here, and I'm still building down here as a matter of fact. I will show off my work in progress builds after I've shown everything else off. Because, yeah, that way is a work in progress. But right now, this one I want to show off. This is my stronghold. Because what's a good Minecraft world without the end, baby? Got some cool stuff here, just as per usual, you know, your usual stronghold. It's a bit on the smaller side because I think strongholds are typically like pretty big. So this one's definitely on the smaller side. Them two directions just loop back around to each other. This is the actual way to the portal. I'm not gonna show everything off, but I'm at least gonna show off the portal. Because, you know, have you ever just wanted to go to the end? Well, too fucking bad. It's gone. There's no end. Oh well. I did this around day 700, I want to say. My mom even saw me working on this at some point. It was pretty cool. The moss is probably what took the longest part because, like, I had to, like, spread moss across, these bricks, like, separately, very far away. And it was so annoying to get the mossy bricks. Here's a fun fact about the minecarts. At some point I got a rail duper. So most of my rails are now made with just tons of powered rails. But there are 5 original rails in my world that were not made with the enhanced duped rails. One of them was here. I kind of got rid of one of them. So there's only 4 rails still surviving in my world that are not made with duped rails. If you can find all 4 of them, I'm gonna give you a gold star in the Discord, because that's awesome. We got over here, you got my redstone pyramid. Hold on. Let's get a little bit closer. Got my redstone pyramid right here. It's, now I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know why I made this. But it's here. You got this door right here that, leads to this well. I don't really know what's up with the well. I just choose not to touch it. I feel like I remember the fence being like right here or something, but now it's like off to the side. I don't really know. It's not too important. I made this way later. I don't really know why I made this, but it is a fishing dock. So if you ever wanted to go fishing, right here is the perfect spot to go fishing. But there's like no reason to go fishing because I play on peaceful, and yeah, I can't eat any of that, so I've kind of seen no reason to fish, but I have fished because fishing is awesome and I like fishing. You get the rail to the cobblestone district. Pretty much like all of the builds over there in that direction are heavily unfinished. There's like one that's finished, but like, if I really wanted to show that off, I'd go back to the spawn and grab something. You got my tower here. It's just a cobblestone tower that goes straight to the build limit. It's quite cool. I'm not gonna go all the way up there. This wool is this is Valerie's wool. This was a sheep I had. I just keep it here for memories. But Valerie was one of the coolest sheep I had. Cause I was doing a little test experiment with sheep. Here's my cake. I was doing a test experiment with sheep, and I never got to finish the experiment. But I lost a lot of sheep to the wolves that kept ruining the experiment. So I got a graveyard for all the sheep I lost. It sucks, but you know. That's what happens when you get emotionally attached to a science project and things go horribly wrong. This is my now current house. I wanted to move into something nice and larger. Something that's more just for looks and not actually for usage. Because honestly, I'd rather have something awesome than have something utility-wise. Because look at this. This is such an unnecessarily awesome thing to have. I have a whole fucking table. We can have the Last Supper here. This is great. So yeah, I got a big table, and then you got the kiddie table for you know, if the kids want to be here as well. You got a clock design I stole from the BTA Discord. It's awesome. You got a little kitchen setup. Got my jukebox. Got the library. My dog used to sit right here on these seats in the library, but we have now since moved to the house outside, right here, or not right there. There it is. That's the house. Got my chest of diamonds, because I don't actually mine that much anymore, so I don't got that many diamonds. Like, I still do mine stuff, but I mine stuff with steel, not with diamonds. And I don't really go and get more diamonds, so... I just have like a buttload of steel, and I just use all that. I don't really go and get diamonds. I don't see you used to get diamonds. They're not very build efficient. Maybe in the next update. Yeah, we got this house here. I designed this house for Melon BTA. It's actually on Melon BTA right now, so if you are a person who plays on Melon BTA, send me some mail through my house, because this mailbox will be filled with any mail that gets sent to me on Melon BTA, so I will be looking forward to y'all's mail. Got my dog inside here. Ignore the sign. Got some stuff I was just throwing in here while making the house. It's a pretty simple house, but I think it's pretty cool. I like how simple some of my builds are in this world. You have what I like to call the cube. It is a giant storage container. It looks kind of ugly, but it's really efficient. Look at this shit. Look at this. I got so many chests. I'm not even finished filling the first floor with chests. And I can fill all these chests with whatever I got. And the best part, I have several more layers I can do this to. I will never run out of storage. That was the whole point of this project, is to never run out of storage. And I think I pretty much succeeded. This thing took way too long to build. And honestly, it's kind of worth it. I like using the cube. You got this house right here that some people might remember. Fun fact about this house, I built it from the roof downwards. So when I was building it, I took a screenshot of when I just built the roof, and then I built the house afterwards, and it looked like it looked like how the video was, where the build was cut off. It was pretty cool. You got a house over there that is a reference to the Minecraft parody video, The Miner. Because I like referencing videos like that. I love references. So we got a reference to that. Up here on the hill, you have a house to the song Glowstone Love. because like I said, references. You got another house over here. I'm just gonna use the photo mode because it's easier. I just made this one day while I was playing with the controller. That video is actually on the channel, so if you haven't seen that, honestly, probably watch it while you're sleeping because it's pretty good for that. It's just a generic long play. Let's go over here before we leave the limestone districts. Let's go to this section over here. We have over here we have a town called Jalget Town. Me and my friend were playing a Cobblemon mod pack, and we just wanted to have a town. So yeah, we got a small little town right here. That's her house. That's my house. Here's a dirt hut. Because I made a dirt hut at some point. It was made with like dirt slabs and stuff, but we don't have dirt slabs, so it's just made with full blocks. You got the storage house, you got an AFK hut, and then of course you got the Poke Center. So you got the place where you would like heal your Pokemon and then look in your PC box or something. I don't know, I'm not too big into Pokemon. I was just mainly focused with the Minecraft building aspect more than the actual, you know, Pokemon part of it. Over here we got this house I made for another server. For a different friend I was playing with. This was for an actual BTA server with him, so... Yeah, it's just a nice little simple house, got a nice little pink kitchen. I got my bed up here. It's quite nice, I'd say. I think I did a pretty good job. You got even a very small little trommel setup under the stairs. Nice and simple. I put retro leaves for some reason. They look nice, I don't know. You have my greenhouse right here. I built this like right before day 2500. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to finish this in time, and I surprisingly did. Still very happy with this thing. I just kind of randomly made it in my creative world one day and decided to make it in my survival world. It is absolutely beautiful, even though it is fucking crazy simple. Look at this. It is crazy simple, but I love how this looks. It's so awesome. It's just filled with flowers everywhere. It's a great build. Yeah, that. It's skyblock. The fog is really not helping here, but yeah, you got a little showcase of skyblock up there. I hate Mossbox. Anyway, this is my if I can actually use my brain. This is my remade labyrinth. My refurbishing of a labyrinth. Because if you've played BTA, you know that the labyrinths in this game are, you know, they're usually pretty mossed up. They're either they're pretty worse for wear. This is my take of what the labyrinth would look like if you you know, rebuilt it, like how it was built, like when it first was made by whoever the hell was here before me. You go down here. Got the library, you know how it's filled with mossy logs and stuff. Yeah, it's nice. There's no death spike traps anywhere, because why would you need those? You got this room. It's technically this is an unfinished build, but it's finished for the time being. But when the new update comes out, there's going to be these rooms in labyrinths where they have a statue here. I do not have the statue yet, but that's what this is meant for. It's meant to have a statue here. I'm really looking forward to this next BTA update, man. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. I got so many cool nether stuff, man. It's gonna be so cool. And then over there is just more labyrinth. I think we've seen enough labyrinth for now. I think we should go check out what that rail was from earlier. I will say some of my builds are more spread apart than others, so Like, you might just want to walk around some random parts of the world, you know, see what you can find. Because, like, it looks like I'm really just walking into the middle of nowhere, but then all of a sudden that pops up and it's like, oh shit, there's actually something out here? When there's, like, literally nothing else out here. But yeah, we got the lab. Good Dan Tedium with the Diamond Mauling card here. You got the testing chamber over there. You got Grim. I guess this is before Grim died, but somehow found I don't really know what's going on. I just kind of put Grim here. But yeah, it's the it's the Antedium's lab. That's pretty cool if you ask me. I don't know. I'm gonna go because we still got some places to be. We gotta go to the Granite District and oh no, actually that's about it. We just need to get to the Granite District now. We need to show off the Granite District. Oh yeah, this is that rail from earlier because yeah, I'm gonna use this rail actually. Whee! Oh yeah. Before we go to the Granite District, we got this monument here to celebrate the milestones of the days I've had. So you got the first one here. This is for day 1000. A cafe was built in its honor. It's a pretty cool cafe, I'd say. Nobody works here, but you know, what do you expect from an abandoned cafe? And down here is just like a small little laboratory. You know, you got a window of what is faking to be the outside world. You also have the entirety of the back rooms here. You know, not what you want to see, but hey, whatever. It's awesome to have. I don't know what I'm gonna do for day 5000, but you know, that's so far away at this moment that I don't necessarily care too much. Alright, first build of the Granite District I want to show you is this missing chunk I found. It's pretty scary. I wouldn't want to fall in that. I blocked it off with igneous netherrack because I thought it looked cool. It looks like the core of the earth. But that's actually just like a straight void down there. Like I really wouldn't go down there. It literally just goes straight to the void. It's not great. You got my pillager outpost. You know, because I totally converted this world from 1.20 to, you know, beta 1.7.3. So yeah, you got your pillager outpost. You got some stuff in the chest too. A motion sensor. It's pretty peak if you ask me. I don't know. Just fall down here. You got this statue of me, or one of me. At this point, I changed my skin to a different character, but it was me at one point. Take of that of what you will. You got the big granite cube, of course. Can't have a district without your big cube made of the stone that's just always nearby. Down here into this random cave, we have this house. It's just a random pink house. Honestly, I don't know why I built this. I just kind of did. It's just a nice thing to have, I guess. I don't know. I built that like very early on, like day 140, I think. That was before that. Before that, I think it was in the middle of making that actually. That was very weird. Very weird time. And before we get to the actual builds of the Granite District, we have right here my pixel art section. So I just have a decent amount of pixel art. You got Nico One Shot, you got Vanos Gaming, you got Sylveon, you got Guy Splunky, you got Kirby. You gotta go more into here to look at the rest. You got Luigi from Super Mario World. You got the Far music disc. You go over here, you got the you got the Beautifier from Stampy's Lovely World. Because you gotta have something so lovely. So lovely jubbly. The fishy feet fountain, you got I think it's a hot tub, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the video. Yeah, you got the actual Beautifier here. In working condition now. There's a random record in there. But in working condition, where before it, because, like, BTA dispensers don't actually, like, dispense items. I mean, it dispenses items, but, like, it plops them out, like, if you were dropping something. It won't actually, like, use a bucket. The activators actually use the bucket. So, yeah, you can go in here. Boom. I'm all pretty now. And then, you know. There we go. That record's really clogging it up. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, a lot of squids spawn in the water for some reason and they die a lot. Not much I can really do about that, honestly. And then last build is over here. This is popular MMOs' arena because I wanted to have a big, large thing out of wood. This thing was so annoying to make because I have the tree capitator game rule on. So this was like really annoying to make. But yeah, I did make the whole arena. It looks pretty nice, honestly. Even got the braziers up there because you know, I didn't want to use fire. I thought using a cool block that has fire built in would be better. Honestly, I kind of like it. You got some. You got your crafting table. Oh shit! There were supposed to be 10, but I guess I only did 2 for some reason. I think I just couldn't find a lot of apples, so I think I just left it as is. Your crafting table, 10 apples, iron pickaxe, 20 lucky blocks, 5 very lucky blocks, and 5 very unlucky blocks. I don't think this is how I do it. How was it? I don't remember. I ruined the chest, damn it. I don't think it actually matters because this is a copy of the world anyway, so I'll just leave it like that, fuck it. But yeah. We got all the loot and everything. I don't have any of the deals here for obvious reason. It's kind of just a generic thing. Hell, these are just generic lucky blocks, so like yeah, it's not even a cool one like the spirals or anything. But yeah, that's all the majorly cool builds that are in my world. And now we can get into the unfinished builds. Dun dun dun. I think this one here I should weather clear. There we go. I should clear the weather for this one because it is a giant hole. I've been going throughout this world with foggy weather. I think now is a good time to turn it off because actually trying to encompass this entire thing in one image is very hard to do with fog. Because it is just a huge hole. I'm working to put the TF2 map trade Minecraft Realms into this hole. So I needed a lot of space and that's what this is for. It still needs some work done. You know, as you can see, it still has a good amount of stone. I don't have the 3-block thick walls that encompass the entire thing. And after a little measuring mistake I did over here, I need to fix some of this wall up. So yeah, but you got that thing right there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, before I show off the... Here, I'm gonna go in creative now at this point because I don't think it matters. I'm gonna show off this first before I show off the last thing that the granite has to offer. This is a Christmas tree that I'm working on. It takes a lot of pine leaves to make this thing, so I'm working on getting all the pine leaves before I'm placing them all. But yeah, that's gonna be a huge Christmas tree sitting right there, and it's gonna be awesome. This one's more of hidden, and I haven't really gone to it much yet. But right here, if we go down this hole, we have if I here light it up here. This is meant to be a mineshaft recreation right here. Haven't done too much progress on it yet, but you know, I plan to at some point. It's a decent sized mineshaft for what it is. It's not that far finished. I kind of just did this and then never came back to it. So I probably should get back to this at some point soon. Probably within the next like few hundred days, because I want to work on a different build first. But yeah, you got that going on. I don't know why it's all the way over here though. I really couldn't tell you, because it should be over there with the rest of the underground builds, which is what I'm going to show next. To our next unfinished build, our last one here in the Limestone district. This is the trial chamber that I'm currently working on. Just this room alone took so long to do, which is why, like, I did this. I think I started this before day 1000. Actually, I think I started this at like near 800, because I think I started working on this shortly after the completion of my brain can work. I think I started this shortly after the completion of the stronghold. Like, back when I was working on this, igneous netherite here didn't do the fiery effect that it does now. That is how long ago I started working on this. This used to be a harmless block, and now it's so dangerous. I made this go up because I literally can't go down anymore. Actually, to make this room right here, I had to get rid of some of the bedrock. I had to do some weird redstone machine to get rid of bedrock, because I actually had bedrock in the bottom of the room here. If I turn this on, yeah, it's literally at like Y5. So bedrock was spawning right on where I was trying to build. So I wanted this staircase because like this is not actually how big the staircase was in the world. I just needed a bigger staircase so I could have way more room to build stuff. Oh, there we go. So I would have way more room to build stuff that is like right not up against bedrock. And then you have I should probably get rid of them. Oh my lord. See, this is just what moss does. I don't like moss. Wow, hold on. That is so far over here that it's in the that it's in the grid. Yeah, I can't even classify that as a limestone build. Never mind. It's all the way in the granite district. I didn't even realize that. I think I only classified it as limestone because it's, you know, it's all to get to it. You need to go through the limestone district. I guess its only finished build is this currently. It is a giant 128 by 128 art piece of one of the frames in Bad Apple. I usually have it as map art that's on my head. Hold on, here, let me just grab a map, see if I can recreate it here. There it is. I usually just have this sitting on my head. It's a nice piece to have, so yeah, I'll just shove it on my head there. But yeah, when you normally get here, you got some options. I like that one. But, you know, you gotta use the buoys. You gotta find you go towards the buoys to find the builds. So we're gonna go forward here. This is to a very unfinished build of an island called Banzo City. I'm gonna go around the entire thing to make sure I can load all the land, because that is I want to show how big this is. just for reference. Because, like, if you thought the hole for, like, that hole in the Granite District was big, look how big this island is. It is a ginormous island that I'm just slowly flattening to make a huge city on. I don't know if the city's gonna look any good, but yeah. But I'm wanting to make a huge city on this island right here. It's pretty damn big. Yeah, and I guess I forgot about this build. I guess this is finished too, but yeah, it's just a small little house. It's like a villager house that you know how like villager houses sometimes like spawn too high accidentally? This is that pretty much. So this house spawned way too high up. It's just a regular house made of paper wall. It's pretty simple. But it's just all the way up here for some reason. I found it very silly, so I like it. And then here for the last build I'm going to show off, this is my giant castle I've been working on. The reason why it's unfinished is because when I was building, I pretty much ran out of cobblestone. So I've been, you know, mining a lot of cobblestone trying to get enough to finish this. That's like the second benefit of mining that giant hole in the Granite District, is that I have plenty of resources to finish this, because it is these walls are expensive, man. Yeah, you would think they'd be cheap, but no, this was very expensive. I probably have enough cobblestone for it now, I just haven't gone to it. And then of course the inside is completely unfinished, I haven't gotten to that yet. Yeah, big, nice, snowy castle. Very awesome enough. You can see some of the funky little world errors I got for having such an old world at this point. Can you believe it? In 3 months, this world is going to be 3 years old. That's so long ago at this point. But yeah, that was my world. I hope you enjoyed it. The download link is in the description. So if you want to play the world, go have fun. It's great. The world is meant for 7.3. So just play it on the current version of BTA pretty much. I guess you can play it on older versions. I don't know how badly it's gonna ruin the world, but I guess you can play on older versions, see what happens. But for the most part, just play on the most current release of BTA, and it should work. But yeah, that's all I had to show you. So, I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye bye. Bye bye.